Hi, welcome to Voyage on Earth. Today we are going to discuss about 10 best places to visit in India. If you are new to the Voyage on Earth, please consider subscribing. Here you can find amazing travel destinations for your next adventure. So without further ado, let's get into video. India's range of world-class sights and experiences is astounding and immense. Mughal palaces, sacred Hindu temples, lost Indian kingdoms and remnants of the British Empire command attention in a landscape that stretches from the Himalayan peaks to the beaches of the Indian Ocean. It is hard to think of another country with such a variety of sights and landscapes. So where do you start? Subcontinent-sized India is a huge place, so the best advice for any traveler is to focus on one region, rather than trying to cover the entire country in a single, exhausting trip. No matter where you go, you're guaranteed a mind-blowing and exhilarating daily explosion of color and chaos, as well as soul-lifting splendor and earth-shattering history. Equal parts magic and mayhem, this mix makes traveling to India an intense and addictive experience. While this is not an easy list to compile, we are proud to present a selection of the 10 best places to visit in India. Number 1. Kolkata, West Bengal. Best to evoke the ghosts of the British Raj, the capital of British India until 1911, and still India's second largest city. Kolkata, formerly Calcutta, is India's intellectual and artistic capital. You can sense the city's cosmopolitan heyday by strolling around the former East India Company buildings, in BBD Bagh, or through the synagogues, Armenian churches and Chinese emporiums in Burbajar. To really get under the skin of the city, you can sign up for a Bengali cooking course, or even volunteer with Mother Teresa's famous missionaries of charity. Either way, don't miss a night wildlife viewing trip to the nearby Sundarbans Tiger Reserve, home to the largest population of Royal Bengal tigers on Earth. Number 2. Jaisalmer, Rajasthan. Best for color, drama, and some epic shopping. The desert state of Rajasthan is India, at its most romantic and smooth. Expect a mirage of camel trekkers, ornate palaces, mighty forts, merchants, with extravagant turbans and vibrant colors, all against the backdrop of the changing sands of the Thar Desert. Both Udaipur's romantic Lake Palace and the Blue Jodhpur Fort are stunning, but the city that really delivers is Jaisalmer, dominated by a fairy tale fort and palace complex, and home to hundreds of ornate havelis, traditional houses, many of which have been converted into charming lodgings. It doesn't hurt that Rajasthan also offers some of India's most fascinating arts and crafts. The embroideries and leather goods here are simply irresistible. Number 3. Backwaters of Kerala. Best for relaxation, romance, and slow travel pleasure. Tropical South India offers a noticeably more relaxing travel experience than the dusty, densely populated northern plains. A slow canal cruise through the verdant Kerala backwaters, a 900-mile network of coconut-fringed waterways. Charter a traditional houseboat in Aleppi for a multi-day tour. Then tuck into a succulent Kerala seafood curry prepared by your personal chef with the sunset glistening waters and silhouetted palm fronds. Number 4. Bodh Gaya, Bihar. Best for budding Buddhists. As the birthplace of both Hinduism and Buddhism, India is defined by its sacred geography, yet even here, few places resonate more than the Bodhi tree, under which Prince Siddhartha attained enlightenment to become the Buddha, the awakened one. Today, the town is home to dozens of Tibetan and Southeast Asian-style temples, along with a thriving Dharma scene of Buddhist teachings and courses. It is an ideal destination for any spiritual seeker. Sit as Tibetan pilgrims chant and meditate on the impermanent nature of the Mahabodhi complex. Travel experiences don't get much deeper than this. Number 5. Darjeeling, West Bengal. Best for superlative tea drinking, delightful weather, and cozy nostalgia. Graced by the cool breezes, of the eastern Himalayas, surrounded by manicured tea estates and framed by epic views of the world's third highest mountain, Darjeeling isn't hard to fall for, as the British did. For a perfect day, watch the dawn break over Kanchenjunga, learn the difference between first flush and white teas, linger over afternoon tea at the colonial-era Windermere Hotel, and then learn about the Tibetan experience at the Tibetan Refugee Self-Help Center. The classiest way to arrive in town is via the nostalgic, narrow-gauge toy train, so book tickets in advance and check to see if the steam service is running. Number 6. Hampi, Karnataka. Best for history, archaeology, and rock climbing. Between the 14th and 16th centuries CE, 500,000 people lived at Hampi, the former capital of Vijayanagara. Even today, there are 3,700 monuments in the surreal boulder field that makes Hampi the boulder capital of India. A visit here provides a perfect workout for both mind and body. Get here on a classic overnight train ride from the beaches of Goa, historic Hyderabad, or the cosmopolitan southern city of Bangalore. Number 7. Agra, Uttar Pradesh. Best for romantics and Mughal history fans. At the top of everyone's bucket list, the Taj Mahal is as spectacular as you can imagine. A defining moment of any trip to India, or anywhere in the world, for that matter, is views of the world's most beautiful building framed in a Central Asian-style portal or floating on the mist-filled Yamuna River. But there is more to the erstwhile Mughal capital than the Taj. Add 2 days and visit the architecturally stunning mausoleum of Emperor Akbar, his rose-red sandstone former capital of Fatehpur Sikri, and the sprawling Agra Fort, one of India's most legendary. Number 8. Varanasi, Uttar Pradesh. Best for spiritual seekers and serious lovers. Few places can beguile, challenge and change perspective like the holy Hindu city of Varanasi. Millennia-old death rituals take place daily at the string of cremation ghats that line the banks of the holy Ganges, while the bewildering maze of nearby old town alleys reveals more surprising surprises at every turn. It is a place where you are guaranteed to come face to face with the harsh realities of life and death. Take a deep breath, join the yogis, and throw yourself in at the deep end. Number 9. Mumbai, Maharashtra. Best for urban explorers and Bollywood aspirants. Mumbai, formerly Bombay, is India's most exciting, vibrant and glamorous city, the perfect place to take the pulse of modern India. Home to Bollywood film stars, British-era architecture and web-like backstreet bazaars, it's an often uncomfortably eccentric city. More about inequality in Mumbai. You can take a socially responsible tour of the city's massive Dharavi slum with reality tours and travel. 80% of profits go back to social projects. Mumbai's amazing street food is the city's great leveler, so don't leave without sampling the city's signature snack, bel puri, puffed rice and batter fried with dal, onions, herbs, and a delicious chutney. Not to be missed is a city excursion to the 1,500-year-old rock-cut temples of Elephant Island, a World Heritage Site accessible by an hour-long ferry ride. Number 10. Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir. Best for the unique taste of Tibet. Far northwest of India, beyond the main Himalayan range, lies the erstwhile kingdom of Ladakh, culturally and geographically closer to western Tibet than anywhere else in India. Here you'll find a towering moonscape of towering Tibetan monasteries. Don't miss the magnificent Hemis and Thiksay, spectacular homestay trekking, colorful monks' masked dance festivals, and horizon-spanning, towering turquoise salt lakes. These days, it's the closest independent travelers get to setting foot in Tibet. Getting here is half the fun. You fly over the Himalayan peaks into the main town of Leh, or you can take an epic multi-day overland adventure by bus, jeep, or, best of all, the high passes, June to October. Classic Enfield motorcycle. Thanks for watching.